Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of youth and prep sports. We have the Space Coast Panthers Conference Championships right here on the Brevard Sports Network. 6U action here, 6U Conference Championship between the Space Coast Panthers and the Avonn Park Devils, Red Devils. Caleb Brown here to take you all through today's action. And looks like the Red Devils will have the ball to start. 6U action here in 6U flag. All right, here we go. Got my monitor up so I can monitor the stream. Please let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Share with all your friends and family who can't make it out today. And the Red Devils coach talking to the 6U players. The Panthers seem to have a much larger roster than the Red Devils. Now, I'm up here in a press box, so it's kind of hard to see the numbers on the six-year-olds. I'm going to try my best. Quarterback's going to hand off there. I believe that's number 5. Number 5 trying to get to the outside, cuts back inside. He's got running room. Still hasn't had his flag pulled. He's reversing field like Barry Sanders. A backward spin move, and finally has his flag pulled. That's actually going to be number 3 for the Red Devils. Number 3, that's Carlton Thomas with the big play there. And Carlton Thomas picks up some big yardage for the Red Devils. Again, this is the first drive of the game. I know, right? Oh, 77 starts in January. So it's going to bring up first down here for the Red Devils. No backs in the backfield. Quarterback calls for the snap. He's going to take it on his own. Gets around the corner and has his flag pulled at about the 40-yard line. And that'll bring up second down and about 5 here for the Red Devils. Conference Championship Day. It's Championship Football Saturday here on the Brevard Sports Network. We have the Space Coast Panthers Conference Championships. We have the ACYAA Super Bowls. Alan Slaughterzinski's got that. Forget college football. This is where you need to be tuned into all day today. Little diamond formation sends a receiver in motion. Quarterback hands off. And he'll have his flag pulled in the backfield. That's going to be number 2 for the Red Devils. That's Kevin Fogel on the carry. Again, to the Space Coast Panther fans, I do apologize. Those jerseys are a bit hard to see right now on the 6U bodies. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and a loss here. It's about 3rd and 8 now for the Red Devils. Don't have time for you guys at the moment. They're getting the scoreboard working. There's the toss. 6-10 and counting. Makes a man miss, and his flag was pulled. What a stop by that Space Coast Panther defense. It's now going to be 4th and about 13 for the Avonn Park Red Devils. Again, 4th and about 13. At one point, it was about 2nd and 5 for sorry. No, I'm not connected to that at all. And the Panthers defense gets in there and gets the 4th down stop. Great job there by the Panthers. And now we'll get a chance to see this Panther offense take over in plus territory. 4:55 left to go here in the first. Is it halves or quarters for flag? Thank you. Here in the first quarter. First down for the Panthers in plus territory on the 45-yard line. Quarterback's going to hand off and makes a man miss. Running back, unfortunately, caught up under his own feet. I believe that's might be number 9, Jaden Espinoza. Again, folks, I do apologize. The jerseys are a little tough. The way the sun's hitting the jerseys and being up here in the press box, it's a bit tough to see the jersey numbers, but I'm going to do my best. And there's the handoff. Cuts through that right side. Flag pulled after a pickup of a couple yards. And that's going to bring it to third down and about, call it 3rd and 3 here for the Space Coast Panthers. .251 left to go here in the first quarter. No score. This is the Panthers. And the snap over the head. That's going to make it 4th down here. So it's about 4th and 5 now 4th and 5, 4th and 6, give or take, for this Panthers offense here in the conference championship first quarter. Quarterback barking out orders. He's going to hand off. He's got a lead blocker. Runs into his own blocker. He's got himself a first down and more down the sidelines. He gets his flag pulled just before the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal, Space Coast Panthers. First and goal from about the 4. As you can see, Panthers looking to score here, trying to change that scoreboard there on the Brevard Sports Network Uber Zotti scoreboard. Uber Zotti will take your speed athletic training to the next level with injury prevention techniques and everything you need. Uber Zotti will help you take your game to the next level. There's a toss, trying to get to the outside, and his flag gets pulled in the backfield. Great closing speed there. That was number 12 for the Red Devils. It was Zabriel Roden. 30 seconds left here in quarter number 1. 2nd and goal now for the Panthers. Eight seconds now left. They got to get a snap off. There's the snap. And he's got nowhere to go. Still on his feet. He somehow escapes into the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. Flag was thrown, so we're going to check that out. Let's see if the white hat gives a call. Holding on the offense, so that will negate the touchdown. And that should be the second quarter. Why? So again, the touchdown is negated out of the holding penalty, and there I believe is the call for the quarter. And now we're switching to the other side. As you can see right there on the Brevard Sports Network Uber Zotti scoreboard, we have no score. The Space Coast Panthers in the red zone trying to capitalize. We'll be right back right here on the Brevard Sports Network. We'd like to thank also another one of our sponsors, Natwick Insurance. Powers the Brevard Sports Network. I don't care whether it comes to life insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, any kind of insurance you can think of, Eric Natwick and his team can and will make sure you have the best policy for your best price. You can find them online at www.natwickinsurance.com. Also like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers. It's coming up on that 7-on-7 time. You want to get yourself with a quality program, get with Zone 6 and the 7v7 Reapers. I will put up the flyer at some point today. Number 3 is your quarterback here, Quire Hall Jr. Hall Jr. tries to go up the middle, picks up a couple of yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down here. And quarterback again, number 3, takes it right up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Space Coast Panthers. Number 3, Lucas Turney Jr. So with 9:09 left to go here in the second, Lucas Toomey Jr. Lucas Toomey with the score. Going for the point after. There's the handoff, trying to get to the outside. Great job by the Red Devils. Avonn Park not having any of it. But the important part is the Panthers put 6 on the board here in the opening minute of the second quarter. Again, let's thank Natwick Insurance. So it all started with the defense on the defensive opening possession, getting the stop, offense turning around with short field, turning around and putting that ball in the end zone and getting points on the board. Live from the beautiful campus of Space Coast High School, home of the SSAA Class 1A state champions, the Space Coast Vipers. Saw that game here on the Brevard Sports Network last night. Coach Jake Owens bringing hardware back to Space Coast. Again, we'd like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers. Information down at the bottom of your screen for 7v7. And here comes the Red Devils, and look at this young man go down the sideline. Finally got his flag pulled, but he picked up a huge chunk of yardage, and that'll be enough for an Avonn Park Red Devil first down. That's going to be number 5 on the carry, Ricky Oates with the carry. We'd like to thank Zone 6. We'd also like to thank, again, Natwick Insurance, Eric Natwick. 6:15 left to go here in the first half. Red Devils on their second offensive possession here, looking to make something happen, trying to get to the outside. There's going to be a flag on the play. Gets around the corner and finally has his flag pulled or pushed out of bounds. Wait a minute. But again, there was a flag thrown here in the backfield. So we'll wait and see what the white hat says. unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. So the unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Panthers, and that's a big blow right there. And the unsportsmanlike will be called after the play, so what a big gain there. For the Red Devils, as that's going to put them in scoring position. That's going to put them they are in the Uber Zotti red zone. They can pick up a first down before they score here. Four minutes, 4:30 left to go in the half. And the Red Devils and White Hat telling coaches both to back up. And here comes, does he get a flag? No, he doesn't. Finally taken down. I believe that was Lucas Toomey out there. Nearly got himself a flagpole. Which would have been a huge loss. Picks up a couple of yards. And the Red Devils are here. Second down and second and 10 here for the Red Devils. Avonn Park coming all the way to Brevard County to play in the conference championship game. Timeout called by Avonn Park. Again, I'd like to thank Eric Natwick. Information is at the bottom of your screen. I don't care what kind of insurance you're looking for. Eric Natwick and Natwick Insurance is the insurance to call. Give him a call at 321-735-0381 or find him online at www.natwickinsurance.com. All right, we're back from timeout here. The Red Devils with a big possession right here inside the red zone. About the 10-yard line. As coach talking with the skill guys. They're in their separate huddle. 3:18 left to go here in the second quarter. As the Red Devils trying to get something going. Trying to get a point, trying to get points on the board before halftime. And there's the handoff. And that's going to be a holding penalty. Flag is pulled. 3:06 left to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. What's going to happen during halftime is I'm going to mute the mic and you're not going to hear anything. And point the camera in a direction. And we'll be back in between halftime. But don't leave the stream because you want to make sure all your friends and family can make it and let them know. Even if they have games being played later on in the day, every game being played on this field is being broadcast live right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Caleb Brown here to bring you all of today's action. There's a snap. Ball's on the ground. It's going to bring up third down. Or check that. It's going to bring up fourth down here for the Avonn Park Red Devils. Two minutes and 6 seconds left to go here in the first half. Timeout call by the Panthers. So, again, Championship Saturday here on the Brevard Sports Network. We have the conference championships here with the Space Coast Panthers. Alan Slaughter-Zinski is out at Palm Bay High School for the ACYAA Super Bowls. Lots of great championship football being played in Brevard County today. 2:06 left to go here in the first half. Can the Red Devils trying to get points on the board. This is fourth down, 4th and 18. They can pick up a first down before they score. They got to get 18 yards to keep this drive alive. But again, there's 2:06 left to go here in the half. And there's the handoff. Number 3 down the sideline, gets his flag pulled. And he'll be short of the first down. That's going to be number 3, Kevin Fogel, on the carry. And he'll be stopped. And the Space Coast Panthers defense gets another big stop. Bend don't break. Avonn Park assisted by an unsportsmanlike penalty into the red zone. And then once they get in the red zone, that Space Coast Panthers defense tightened up, didn't give up the score. And now coach can decide what he wants to do here. Again, coming up at halftime, absolutely nothing. Maybe if I convince the clock operator, he'll go down and do a dance for y'all. $1:59 left to go in the half. Fakes the first back, and I'll tell you what, that defender was not fooled at all. Gets in there, gets the flag pull, be a loss of a yard. But the clock will continue running, and I think that's just the head coach saying, I think we're going to take the 6-0 lead into halftime. The Space Coast Panthers will get the ball to start the second half, as they started on defense first here in the first half. Again, let's thank Natwick Insurance. Information is at the bottom of your screen. 6-0, as you can see right up there on your Uber Zadi Brevard Sports Network scoreboard. And fires. He's got a man open and overthrows his receiver. It's going to be incomplete. Yes, it'll be stop the clock with 1:06 left to go here in the first half. And once again, a little miscommunication. Trying to get around to the outside. Has his flag pulled in the backfield. Big loss on the play. Timeout taken by the Red Devils. And that'll stop the clock. It's going to bring up 3rd and long here. As they take the timeout. 54 seconds left to go here in the first half. And it'll be 4th down and 14 for Space Coast. So, again, if the Red Devils can get a big stop here, the Red Devils will have one more opportunity to score before the start of, or before we go into half. Folks, I am excited for the football we're going to be seeing here today. Coming up next, I got to check my schedule real quick. There we go. There's my schedule graphic. Coming up next is going to be the 8U. It's going to be the Space Coast Panthers taking on the team Central Florida Saints. So, Space Coast elects to punt, and with the election to punt, they're now going to play the field position game, and that is a great referee timeout as 29 seconds left to go in the quarter. Here comes Avonn, Avonn Park. That's balls on the ground. And that'll stop the clock. Timeout. Red Devils. And there's a play and a flag pulled. That just might be the end of the first half. Stop the clock. Stop. .15 seconds left in the half as the clock stopped by the officials. First and 10 for the Red Devils. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Quarterback drops back to pass. Fires, and it's going to be dropped interception. And we're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, with your score on the BSN Uber Zotti scoreboard. The Space Coast Panthers 6, the Avon Park Red Devils 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, folks, here we go, getting ready to get set. And let me go ahead. I'd like to thank our sponsors again, Uber Zotti, Natwick Insurance, and Zone 6 Reapers. For the Zone 6 Reapers, I tell you what, it is almost about that time to get ready for flag season as tackle football comes winding on down. You want to... There we go, okay. Whew. As tackle season starts to wind down, you need a 7-on-7 crew to keep yourself going in the offseason. 7-on-7, Zone 6 Reapers. Coach Lovicher Jones runs a quality organization. And also, maybe you're not 7-on-7 is not your thing. Try flag. 7-on-7 and flag football. Scan the QR code, and it will take you to where you need to register. Scan the code to register. Ask any questions. Visit them online at www.z6reapers.com or text Coach Lovicher Jones at 304-615-6029. Again, great opportunity to get involved with a great 7-on-7 organization. And here we go. First play of the second half. And the Panthers, he's avoiding flag pulls like I avoid diets. Yeah, because of the numbers blending in with the jersey, it's kind of hard to tell the numbers on the Panthers jerseys. So it'll bring up second and short. And that'll be a rule offsides or a false start. False start on the offense. That'll back them up 5 yards. So the Panthers go from second and short to second about medium. About 6 yards to go. 6-0, as you can see right there on the Uber Zotti Brevard Sports Network scoreboard. There's the handoff. Trying to get to the outside. And look at that. Shake and bake. Picks up a first down and then some. And he is celebrating. That's going to be a first down. Space Coast Panthers. It's going to bring up first down for the Panthers. And there's the handoff. And look at that on the reverse. He's got room to run. Avoids a flag. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't avoid the flag pull. .6:33 left to go here in the third quarter. Conference Championship 6U game coming up next. The 8U game, it'll be the Space Coast Panthers taking on the Central Florida Saints. So what we'll do is after this game, we'll shut this broadcast down, reload our device, and get you ready for 8U action. Number 3, that's Lucas Toomey. Toomey hands the ball off, and he'll get his flag pulled after picking up a couple of yards. But it will be enough for a Space Coast Panther first down. Be first and 10 from about the 39-yard line. Or not? No, actually, that's actually the 29. I forget with this shorter field. I actually have to do math here when it comes to doing math. Is not my forte. Anyway, 29-yard line. There's a snap. The young man tries to get to the outside. He's going down the sideline. One man to beat. He's got an angle. The shake and bake. Touchdown! Space Coast Panthers. 29-yard touchdown run. And the Space Coast Panthers go up 12-0 pending the extra point. Panthers lining up for the extra point there. That was a beautiful run. And look, the safety back there, he had the right angle. It's just the ball carrier said, gave him a little shake and bake for his troubles, and then took the ball into the end zone. Looking, fires, incomplete. But again, the Space Coast Panthers put another score on the board. It's 12-0. With 3:07 left to go here in the third quarter. And I'll tell you what, Space Coast Panthers offensive drives 2 for 3 with putting points on the board. Again, we're going to have conference championships all day long. Coming up next is the Panthers and the Central Florida Saints. So here we go. And the Red Devils go right up the middle. They've got some speed. And flag will be pulled just at the first down marker. So that should give the Avonn Park Red Devils a first down. And there's a handoff up the middle. The Red Devils finding a spark of offense. And the flag gets pulled. Great job, great play made by the Space Coast Panther defense. We got Shelby Wu says, let's go Avonn Park. Got M. Brooks says, let's go boys, with the Space Coast Panther heart colors. Er, 15 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. It's the Red Devils trying to match a touchdown here. And there's handoff up the middle and beautiful run. That's going to be a Red Devils first down. And that will be the end of the third quarter with your score. Space Coast Panthers 12, the Avonn Park 0, but they are driving. No, you're good. You're good. Don't. And again, we'll be starting the fourth quarter in just a minute. Again, we'd like to thank Natwick Insurance. Also like to thank the Zone 6 Reapers. Get in touch with a great 7-on-7 program. Information at the bottom of your screen. So the Red Devils trying to continue this drive here, and they're going right up the middle, and once again finding some running room. Number 3 gets the 3-yard pickup. That's Carlton Thomas. Coach talking with his players, getting them in their position. Referee saying, back up, back up. Sends a man in motion, gives it on the misdirection, and the defender was in the backfield ready. Gets the flagpole in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and 10. And the Red Devils seem to have something going, and then just they stall out. Panthers are 2 for 3 on scoring on their possessions. Third and 10 for the Red Devils here. Wait on the snap. Gives it off to, the ball's on the ground, and that's going to be down. And there he goes. And a flag is pulled. But it will be an Avonn Park Red Devil will be cut short of the first down marker. .644 left here in the ball game. So the Space Coast Panthers taking over here in the fourth quarter, looking to milk this clock away and take home a 6U conference championship. And there's the handoff. Got a lead blocker. He's got some space. And tackled after picking up a couple of yards. And it'll bring up second down here for the Space Coast Panthers. Families celebrating in the chat. Love to see it. Love to see it. Coming up next, the 8U game. Space Coast Panthers taking on the Central Florida Saints. Here we go. Second down for the Panthers. There's the play action, and now he's going to keep it himself. And his teammate was conflicted there. His teammate wanted to lay the block, but he knows it would have been a block in the back type. And it was already holding on the play, so that'll back him up 5 yards. And penalty will be declined. 4:20 and counting left to go here in the game. There's the handoff and a little misdirection. Going around. Cuts upfield behind the tent. He's going down. One man to beat and caught from behind. Are you kidding me? What? First of all, what he closed down to make that run happen. See if I can get the number on. I believe that was number 4. That's Thailand Dupins. Panthers are up 12-0 here. And tries to get to the outside now. He cuts back around. And now he's got some open space. Beautiful job. Oh, my goodness. How is he? He's faking everybody out. .2:15 left to go here in the ball game. Kobe. Two minutes left here to go in the game. The Space Coast Panthers looking to pick up the first victory of Conference Championship Saturday. Look at that double handoff. Cuts inside, trying to get to the outside, and great job on the flagpole for the Red Devils. Again, coming up in the 8U game, we have the Central Florida Saints traveling over here to Brevard County to take on the Space Coast Panthers. 1:41 left to go in the ball game. (12-0), Space Coast on top. I'd like to thank all of our great sponsors. Uberzati. You want to get your team right? I don't care what sport they play. Get your team right. Take them to Uberzati. Speed, agility, injury preventing techniques that they teach down at Uberzati. They are the crew you want to entrust your athletes with. My shoulder keeps hitting it because the wind opens it. Yeah. As we await there's the handoff. Brought down immediately. Holding against the Panthers. Oh. Well, I thought there was a holding on the offense. It was a holding on the defense. Not much time. .128 and counting left to go in the ball game. Space Coast Panthers look to collect the first of what they hope to be many conference championship trophies. Sideline warning on the Red Devils. 1:17 left to go in the ball game. 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. One more first down, and that should do it. Spin and grabs the flag. And we got a minute left in the game, and they're calling flag guarding. Penalties decline, water break. About 20 minutes ago, I said there was 2 minutes left to go. God bless it. Folks, I apologize for that. There's sometimes in these press boxes, there's doors that won't shut. And I apologize. I don't know. No. There's a key that locks it. I don't know if there's no tape anywhere. I'd tape it shut.
What time you got? You got 55 seconds. 55 seconds.
55 seconds left to go. Again, I apologize for the camera doing all that craziness. Felt like 20 minutes ago I said there was 2 minutes left in this ball game. There's been flags and gets to the outside. And he'll be tripped up, and there's a flag on the play. So that'll negate that big play. Holding on the offense. Well, that'll back them up 5 yards. Fourth down and a trip around Disney World. 41 seconds left to go in the ball game. Ten seconds left to go in the game. Makes a man miss. Just trying to run out the clock. That's the ball game, folks. The Space Coast Panthers, 6U, are your conference champions. Panthers claim the conference championship. All right, so we're going to go ahead and shut this stream down and go ahead and get set for the 8U game. It's going to be the Panthers and the Saints right here on the Brevard Sports Network. Your final score on the Brevard Sports Network Uberzati scoreboard. Space Coast Panthers 12, the Avon Park Red Devils 0.